I'm Andrew Stevens. Our guest today is one of the world's most successful film directors, the Academy Award-winning Ang Lee. This is Talk Asia. Ang Lee, thanks very much for joining us. In 2005, you won Best Director, and it was said that you had the cinematic world at your feet. You could do anything you liked anywhere in the world. So what drew you to Lust, Caution?
I had thought about Lust, Caution for a while. I've been resisting it, like Brokeback Mountain. I thought it was taboo to portray the psychology of female sexuality against the backdrop of the war against Japan. It's just as scary, if not more, than portraying American gay cowboys. So I've been thinking about that, working on a script for a little bit. And then when I'm done with the Oscar campaign and everything, fulfill my duty, I just couldn't wait to jump into this film.
You mentioned taboo subjects there. Taboo subjects also Brokeback Mountain and now Lust, Caution. Do you see a lot of similarities between these two films?
Mostly, I would say I was in the mood of love, or romantic love, for this period of my career, of my life. Something after my midlife crisis I think I want to get into. Something I feel I miss in portraying or going through that myself personally. I don't know what it is. They attract me, they draw me to make a movie. I was dealing with the prohibited romantic love, something that is yearning, something impossible, something that is so difficult to portray, to put a word definition on.
Is a director ever fully satisfied with a film?
I don't think that way. I think each movie making process, it is a very exhausting and satisfying and fulfilled experience for me. That's why when that is done, I'm looking for the new subject matter to explore. I'll do it 100% with no reservation. It's not like I have a chart, like by this year I do this genre and then move on. It's not like that. I give it everything I have to do that movie.
Your body of film is certainly eclectic. Sense and Sensibility, The Ice Storm, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Brokeback Mountain. You look at that as a body of work. Is there a thread there? I mean, is there something that says this is all Ang Lee films, do you think?
I like to do drama. Something about life that could be disappointing. Not necessarily sad, it's just the facts that humbles you, that make you respect life, so to speak, even more and more after watching the movie. I think that's just the way I'm learning about life and see life and respect it.
You grew up in Taiwan. Your upbringing is described as modest. Did you, though, have big ambitions? Did you expect that you would be as successful as you have become?
It's hard to say. It's a dream. I dissociate with reality. It's dream there, but over the years, it seems like I'm moving closer and closer to that dream. Sometimes I'm in it, in and out. Like, grow up in Taiwan, you watch Academy Award. You could dream about, if I stood there, how would I thank people? I think not just me, a lot of people have that fantasy. But then I was there, and some 30 years later, 40 years later, like, thank you. I'd like to say, thank you for your support, people from Taiwan, and it's like deja vu. So it's very hard to describe. That's an ambition or just a dream.
When you went to the US as a struggling actor who was not fluent in English, you had some pretty tough years. What was the big break?
The break, the profound break never really come. It has never come. I don't know if it will ever come. The break that finally I find identity, I'm comfortable. That never occurred to me. It's always a struggle in making movies, particularly English language film, because there's the unfamiliarity. I have to adapt, I have to make judgments. When I'm off the set, it's hard for me to carry a conversation. That's more difficult for me than making a movie. Making a movie, I have plans in my head, somehow, one way or another, I managed to roll the camera and get something in the can. But off the set, in the dining table, or if you throw me to a party, it's still awkward for me.
Do you want or do you like being considered as the torchbearer of Chinese movies on the global stage?
No, it's uneasy. As a matter of fact, it's very uncomfortable for me. I'd rather not carry the torch. I'd rather watching somebody carry the torch. It's incredible barrier on my shoulder. Yeah. But I'm passionate about making that movie, so as far as I'm concerned, that's the duty I have.